Hi, my name is Ruta and we're doing hair diary where we do 100 different hairstyles every day. Today is day 82 and today you have the pajama session. However, the hairstyle is no less fancy than any other. We're going to be doing knotted faux hook. So basically the mechanism supposed to be pretty simple. We need to make sure that the hair is free of tangles and knots, and then grab a section of hair on each side of the head, a few inches away from the hairline, and then take the two sections of hair and make a simple knot. Take another section of hair from each side of the knot, incorporate them into previous section and create another knot. Work the same technique down to the nape of the neck. When you run out of hair to connect, continue knotting your hair until you reach the ends and secure it with a hairband. Roll the end of the hair up under itself, tuck it under the knots and pin it to secure. If you want a fuller effect, simply tug on each knot to give a little more bulk to the texture. So we're just basically creating knots, and then we adding more hair and creating more knots. All right, I think I can do that. So I kind of brushed my hair. It feels like there are no knots, but there are always surprises possible. I'm not sure if it's because some, like, what is it called? These things maybe not long enough in some cases and it doesn't reach through the volume of the hair, or some of the knots are just lucky enough to escape the brushing, and that's how they survive, almost like beings. I was actually studying mysticism and mystical meditation, so therefore all the mystical mood, even though the pajama session doesn't show. So but today I basically need to get the hairstyle ready early, so I'm doing it pretty early in the morning. Okay, so the knots I imagine looking like this. We take two sections of the hair like so, and then we basically create a knot like this, and then we take more hair from the sides, and then I'm just basically separating the lengths not to get lost in this, and then we once again, okay, now I've forgotten which way I was doing it. Was it this side up or that side up? Probably the other side up. Okay, so, and then we create a knot, another knot, and then we add more hair from the sides again. It almost feels like a French plait, but it feels like the plaiting is done from both sides at the same time, and then we create a knot again. I'm just making sure I'm not taking any extra hair that do not belong in this knotting business. And it feels like it's kind of like a necessary to pull it kind of like tighter, because it feels like it's becoming loose. Okay, now let's take some more hair from the sides. Actually, I noticed when the video stopped, so basically I was just finishing knotting my plait into knots like this, and it's becoming tinier and tinier, thinner and thinner as we go to the ends. And I think I'm gonna finish here because it's just very tiny bit of hair left. I think when you have a hair of the same length, it probably will look differently, but it's actually pretty cool. I think it works with all type of, or most of the type of cuts. I think even if you have layers, there is enough hair that you can use to knot it together. So okay, so look, that's how it looks from the back. You can see this pattern appearing, and now the last part is basically to tuck this bit under. So for that I'm gonna need pins. So what do we do with this little end here? It's quite springy. Well, we basically tuck it under, like in the middle. You will be able to find a gap, and basically I'm gonna be using these friends. These are probably the ultimate classic pins that we can use for any hairstyle, and they just work. I love them. I think hair grips is kind of like a new cool invention, but these pins is just like, it worked through the ages, probably centuries, maybe centuries, I don't know, through the years, and it works now because it's just so basic, but also very kind of like, it's easy to use in kind of like any hairstyle, and it's very kind of, it doesn't require, like when you take it out, it's not very hard to just find them and pull it out, and that's it. All right, okay, let me check. Yep, so that's the faux hawk hairstyle. Right, how do I feel today? Oh, my microphone was on the ground all the time. So I feel improvingly better because I keep on running into things that help my life and help my life experience. Like for example, right now, the mystical meditation that I was looking into in one of the studies that I'm doing, it is actually about, it's not so much about kind of being up there, it's about kind of like getting in tune with this kind of ultimate intelligence, your own guidance, and having experience of that and using it in everyday life. So it kind of like occurred to me that there are some things that I am like really aware of, and I know of value of these things, but I'm not really using them practically. Meditation, like, it's one of those things. So okay, so meditation is something that I will be incorporating in my daily life now, and they say the best time for it is morning. So I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna work, but I will try to find my way in it, because it is a huge difference that I find and I see when I kind of like I tune myself to myself at the beginning of the day, or even if I do it later, then I feel like the rest of the day feels much more kind of flowing and kind of much more harmonious. So it is a shame to kind of like be aware of this type of practice and not to really use it. Shame probably is not the right word. It's just a bit of a waste of knowledge and resource to be aware of that and the value of that, and also, you know, like even how to do it and not to use it. So I decided to take it seriously now. Maybe another 100 days after this should be like something like either exercising or meditating practice, something like that. Yeah, I think something like that probably would be a good idea. So yeah, my mood right now is 7, because I feel a bit raw. I feel some sort of disturbance, and I haven't done the meditation yet, but I already came to the point of reckoning that probably something that I would like to use. The only word of caution here for myself and to other people is, you know, when we use some tools to escape the things that we need to deal with is not good. However, when we use these tools to align and attune ourselves, then it's absolutely brilliant. So I'm gonna do some meditation today, and I will do some yoga today. And that will be my commitment for today. And the other things I think will have to come depending on how I feel about it. So stay in tune with yourselves. Whatever is the thing that helps you to stay in tune with yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay harmonious. And I wish you to have a great start of your week, if your start of the week is Monday. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow again. Bye!